is exciting. I've always wanted to do a pregnancy vlog, and today is the day. Hey guys, it's Abby. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Abby. I go by TheSimplifiedSaver here on YouTube and Instagram. I am a working mom and I enjoy sharing with you simple ways that you can save money every day in your life. If you can't already tell by the title of this video, or if you're new to my channel, go check out my latest pregnancy announcement. We are having our third baby. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. At first I was a little scared, but I'm so excited now. I can't believe I'm going to be sharing with you this pregnancy. It's something I've always wanted to do. I'm so excited. This baby is going to be our third, and I am going to be due with it in May 2020, which seems like a lifetime from now, but I know it will go by quickly. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I found out I was pregnant at 3 weeks and what my early pregnancy symptoms were. Like I said earlier, this is my third pregnancy, so by now I really know the symptoms that I get when I'm pregnant. Every pregnancy has been a little different, but most of the time I can catch it now because my symptoms are fairly similar. I don't know what happens, but when you're pregnant and you have to go through the horrible 2-week wait, you will do anything to know if you're pregnant or not. Unfortunately, a lot of your symptoms are similar to PMS symptoms, so you don't really know if you're crazy or you really are pregnant. So that is why I'm assuming you're like me. You get on YouTube, you type in early pregnancy symptoms, week 3, pregnancy symptoms before missed period, trying to find out if you're pregnant or not. And then you get stuck on the vicious YouTube video cycle trying to figure out if someone else's symptoms are like yours, because you don't want to sound crazy if you tell somebody or ask random people what their symptoms were in person. First day, I had cramping really bad, and I don't cramp unless it's the first day of my period. So that was the very first inclination, but then again, my head was like, there's no way, Abby. You're just thinking it, right? Many days passed and I had no more symptoms. For sure thought I wasn't. For sure knew it was way too early to know if I was, so I tried to keep myself busy. DPO 6, I was moody, so moody, crying, and that was the thing that made me realize I could be pregnant. Very tired, like fatigued, trying to keep my eyes open while I'm with my kids tired, and I got a good night's sleep. I was bloated, had a backache, and I had to get up to pee all the time. In the night I was having to get up to pee, which is really, really weird. But what made me realize I was probably pregnant was I was crying a lot. Me and my husband had a fight about toys and I was crying, and he looked at me like, Abby, are you pregnant? Because when I was pregnant with my daughter Vera, we had a very similar argument, which was me arguing, not him, and I cried over clothes. And same thing happened. I knew that was not like me. The next day I had no symptoms, so I convinced myself that I was not pregnant. I was actually just crazy. DPO 8, I had cramps, bloating, insomnia. I could not sleep, cramping on both sides of my lower abdomen. My heart rate was elevated. That was another sign. My heart rate was up all the time, especially if I started walking. Like, it got higher, which I'm a pretty in shape person. I work out at least 3 to 4 times a week, so that was very odd for me. I had round ligament pain, which if you've had a baby before, you know that's kind of like groin pain, like you're stretching. Really intense, like sharp round ligament pain, like in my groin area, which never happens unless you're having a baby. Heat flashes, I'm still getting them now. I will just really get hot from the inside. I had that a lot with my daughter. I knew that was a sign. I don't know why, but on DPO8, I took a test. It was negative, obviously. I don't know why I did that. It just messed with my emotions. DPO9, cramps, bloating, backache, starving. I was starving. I haven't really been eating breakfast for like the past 2 months because I've been doing intermittent fasting, and my body has honestly gotten used to not having breakfast. I'll just have coffee and wait until lunch to eat. But no, I had to have something to eat. I was like ravenous, hungry, like when you're breastfeeding, hungry. And it was really, really odd. So the same day, I had a really hard day. I cried a lot about things. I was very emotional, highly irritated, but I started just crying. Couldn't stop crying, no matter who I talked to or what happened. Like, I just kept crying. But I was crying. I got home and was like, you know what? This is not normal. I'm taking another test. And I got a positive, an immediate positive. And this is at the end of like a work day. So not when you usually get positives. They tell you to do your positives like in the morning whenever you wake up. I got a positive immediately. I got this at like 5 p.m., which was crazy. It was at the end of the day. It was also only DPO 9. With my other 2 kids, I could not get a positive until the day of or the day after my missed period. This was crazy. I had so much cramping on my lower abdomen. Sometimes it was on the right, sometimes it was on the left. I was not sure what was going on, but that explained why I was so emotional. So I already knew I was pregnant at this point, but I still kept keeping up my symptoms because I knew that I would share a video. So let's imagine that I didn't know I was pregnant. DPO 10, I was moody, crying, still. DPO 11, I was so sleepy. I was going to the John Mayer concert with my sister, like falling asleep, and she was like, Abby, wake up, we're going to the concert. So I had to go get some caffeine in me or something. But already I noticed that my size 6 pants, I could not fit into. I was so bloated, I couldn't. It really hurt my stomach. I had to go back up to my 8s. I even wore maternity shorts because that's how nice it felt to give myself room. I also got 2 pimples here on my chin, which I don't really get a ton of acne. I used to, like the normal amount in high school, but I will get like a pimple on my forehead or something when it's that time of the month. But I was getting them on my chin. It's not like me. I know that pimples around your chin can usually be a hormonal thing, so really, really odd. Could also be a PMS symptom, but for me, I knew that was not right. And then every other day was same exact symptoms. Nothing new popped up. So far, I've not been nauseous. Only one day I felt a little nausea coming on, but I was hungry, and I think it was just because my stomach was empty. So I'm praying that I don't experience the nausea. I had it really bad with my daughter until like 17 weeks. It was miserable. And the day of my missed period, I took another test, and this time it immediately showed up and it had 2 lines. So altogether, I've only taken 3. I'm just waiting to see if I get sick. Let me know in the comments if it's normal to find out that early. I'm so excited to share this with you. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and make sure to hit the notification bell so that you can see my weekly bump dates for baby number 3. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you again next time. Bye.